guys, so the question is delivering late night worth it? As you guys know, I like delivering during the dinner shift. That's typically when it's busy. So it is after the typical dinner time. Now, in the past, in my earlier days, I used to go out late, sometimes till midnight, 1, I think 2 is probably the latest that I was out, of course, with my husband. Speaking of my husband, he is driving tonight, which of course is always nice. Now, when you deliver late night, of course, there's a couple of things that you do need to have with you. Number 1 would be a flashlight. As much as we want the customers to leave their porch lights on, it doesn't always happen. If you're looking for a very high-powered mini flashlight, I have this flashlight. The link is down in the description. I love this thing. It's actually super powerful, as being as tiny as it is. And of course, the other thing, some sort of protection. I always carry the pepper spray on my little wristlet. That way you have it, because it's not going to do you any good in your pocket. You always want to be safe, be aware of your surroundings when you are late night, and of course, if you're delivering super late, always nice to have somebody with you. So I turned on the apps, which is a good sign. Ubereats came through with a good one for Mr. Bento, $10.65 for 3.4 miles. We are here right now. I'm going to go in there and check on this order. Let me know how late you've delivered before. If you're still going out and doing late night deliveries, let me know how it is for you. We're going to see how the night goes for heading in. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, I just have an Uber Eats pickup for Bryce H.
For Bryce, right there.
Awesome, thank you. All right, guys, we are off to a good start. Go in there and the order is ready. Love it when the order's ready. Customer, 7 minutes, 2.3 miles. We are on our way. Let me see. And it's a house. Love it when it's a house. We're on our way. All right, guys, orders dropped off straightforward. So get back in the car. DoorDash sends me $10, which sounds nice, but not for 9.1 miles. So that is a decline. We're going to get out of this neighborhood and see what else we can line up. Keep these wheels to moving. All right, guys, a couple of declines, of course. DoorDash sent me an offer, $7.75, but the miles was 7.6 miles. That was a no-go. Uber Eats sent me an offer, $5.78 for 4.5 miles. That was another no-go. Decline on both of those. Held out as I usually do. Spark sent me an offer, $12 for 2.1 miles. Now it is a 45 after the hour pickup, so I do have a little bit of time. So we're gonna head over into that direction. If I get another offer with super low miles, then I will take that. If not, then we're just gonna head over there and hang out until it's time. But hopefully I'll catch something with super low miles, get that done, and be able to have time to get the Spark order dropped off. We're heading, I guess, into that direction right now. If we get another offer, I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, we have arrived to Walmart. Didn't get anything with super low miles or that was reasonable. So I get here, check in, nobody else is here, and I'm about to talk to you guys, and all of a sudden they are out here like this. I did see the screen switch from packing up to ready. So that is absolutely accurate, at least in this case, which is nice. It came right out, which is cool. So the customer is, let me see how far they are. They are in a hotel. It gives me their room number, and they are 6 minutes, 2.1 miles. Now, one of the paper bags has like a slight tear in it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then the meat, he didn't put it in a bag, and I'm like, do you have any more bags? And he's like, he doesn't usually put the meat, because it's one of like the bigger things of meat, in a bag, because he says they tear. It seemed to be like some cat litter too and a couple jugs of water. So we're gonna go get this dropped off. We're heading there now. Thank you for coming down. Oh, that was nice of you. Yeah, this, I've delivered here a few times, and every time it's like confusing.
I never know. Good night.
Never know which side you can come from.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick picture.
Of course, there
for the record. Thank you so much. Orders all dropped off, but the customer was at an extended stay, which I have delivered to the extended stay before. it can be confusing because let's say the room's like 256. You may see a room 255 and 257 and 256 isn't there. Come to find out it's on the back side. So me and my husband are driving around. One, you can't see the room numbers for the car. Finally, we're like, okay, we're just gonna have to head to the office, see if they have a map. They didn't have a map, or she wasn't sure if they did. She tried looking around and I'm like, I have already wasted enough time trying to find this room. The customer's probably like, what is going on? I was like, can you tell me where this room is? So she's like, yeah, it's on the back side of this building. So go over there, and I guess the customer had been watching us because she's seen us on the other side of her building. So she came down looking for us, and she, you know, asked if we're delivering her order. And I'm like, yeah. So she comes down and she's like, yeah, I usually come down to help, which is super nice of her. But anyways, ended up getting the order dropped off, but she's like, yeah, it's super confusing. She's tried to make it easy for drivers to just have them drop it off at the front office. She said times that she's left notes to do that, they end up leaving it at her room. Anyway, she got her order. You know, that place can be kind of confusing, and then one, you can't see the numbers from your car, you have to get out. But the order got dropped off. She was super nice. Did bring the order up to her door, told her I had to take a quick picture. She already knew the drill, so that ended up working out. We're gonna see what else we can get. It's kind of been a little bit quiet now, which can be a con later at night. The nice thing is though, there's less traffic. Another con is when the lobby's closed, you're having to go through the drive-thru. The drive-thru line is long. That can hold up your time. At least I remember from when I used to do late night deliveries, having to go through the drive-thru. That can be frustrating, especially if it's late night or the drive-thru. I've even been in the drive-thru and there's a few cars, and you get in the drive-thru and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get up there pretty quick, and the line doesn't move for whatever reason. So that's another con. But the nice thing is, you know, if it's hotter where you're at, it's cooler at night. Today was a warmer day, so it's a lot cooler and less traffic on the road. So we're gonna hang out, see what else the night brings. Hopefully an offer will come in soon and get these wheels back to moving. All right, guys, after I got done saying what I was saying, Ubereats sent me an offer, $2, no change, just a straight $2, 1.6 miles. That's an absolute no. Then they sent me $3.50 for 2.6 miles, another absolute no. You don't even have to think twice about it. Nobody should be accepting these offers, just not even worth your time. Held out as I usually do. Ubereats came back through $7.40 for 2.9 miles for Carl's Jr. We are heading there now, and might have to go through the drive-thru, I'm assuming, but we're gonna find out. We're heading over there. All right, yay for the lobby open. Hi, yeah, checking on an order for Liz H with Ubereats.
Yeah, they will come.
Okay, thank you. Cool, thank you. All right, guys, finally got the order after a little bit of wait. It's probably a little bit under 10 minutes. Everybody wants Carl's Jr. tonight. A lot of people through the drive-thru and then people coming in, but they are working in there fast. I was sitting there watching them try to handle the drive-thru. One guy's handling the drive-thru and then he's like bagging it up. I don't know, maybe the other guy was doing something in the back. I don't know, but they were working fast and they got the order. Customer is in a house, which is nice, and we have 8 minutes, 3.3 miles. We are on our way. Orders all dropped off smooth, straightforward. Like I said, it was a house, easy to find. Now there was kind of like a path walking up to the customer's house because you got to walk in. And there's some on the left, some on the right. It's kind of dark, so that's why you need a flashlight. It definitely helps, especially if she wouldn't have left her porch light on. I would have had a hard time finding her if I didn't have a flashlight, but I did message her that I'm on my way, and she did have her porch light on, which is greatly appreciated. So the night has been going good, not bad at all. Like I said, plus side is there's not a lot of traffic on the road. It kind of gets a lot more quieter. Downside is there's a possibility lobby's not going to be open. You have to go through the drive-thru, and sometimes there's waits in the drive-thru. Luckily, Carl's Jr.'s lobby was open, which was super nice, but they were definitely busy. People in the lobby and through the drive-thru, but for the most part, not bad at all. Later in the evening, it could definitely die off, but the offers have been coming in. The wheels have been moving, and that is what matters. Let me know if you deliver at night and if you prefer later at night, or what's your preference. Of course, my preference is dinner time. That's when I like to go out, but delivering later at night, I've done that many times, especially in the beginning days. I would stay late out at night as long as the offers were coming in and the wheels were moving. And back then, the offers were definitely coming in and keeping you busy. Of course, things have slowed down. Don't really deliver late at night anymore. I prefer that dinner time, as you guys know. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. Of course, if you did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye guys.